Super Newcastle, Newcastle United FC.
For rotating team as part there to finish Newcastle 0, West Brom 1. Disappointing to get to the office. Yeah, for the player ratings, I'll start you off, Taylor. You can go with Dubravka and net. You didn't really have much to do, did you, apart from the Phillips goal that he conceded, which was a good finish?
It wasn't his fault, to be fair. I don't think fucking many people would have been saving that, to be honest with you. Matt Phillips isn't normally known for being clinical, but it's a good finish, is what it is, isn't it? It's he is alright. He had a steady game. He didn't have anything else to do, to be fair. It was all us in their box, but yeah, I give him a 6, 7. Didn't have anything else to do, really. He didn't have a bad game, you know. He just couldn't save that one chance.
7 out of 10 then?
Yeah, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. He's 7.25. Yeah.
Well, we do need quarters.
Need quarters. We'll do 7. Round that up. 7.
Yedlin, for me, I'll do Yedlin at right back. He was typical Yedlin, wasn't it, really? I mean, good going forward to the point of where the ball goes in the box and he didn't find anyone the day, and then he's athletic, he's got pace. But he didn't really do enough going forward the day. I'd probably give him about...
Works for you some weeks, doesn't others, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's I don't know, what do you give him?
About 6.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit generous that night, he didn't really do much.
I feel like you have to have a stink out of a 5 or something, I don't know.
Nah. Captain Lascelles for you the day?
I don't think he had a bad game. I think Lascelles, 7. Literally, West Brom had one chance. That was it. You know, we didn't play bad, we just didn't play well.
One of the other, it could be.
Mediocre, you know, a bit like so when you're on GTA and you can't really be able to do the missions, just run the boot on it. That's what's his skill.
Unwilled for Lascelles and that day. Yeah, unwilled for Lejeune as well. I mean, I think Lejeune had a good game in the day. He tried to look for that pass where he was setting people up and splitting the ball out wide. I'd probably give Lejeune a 7. He's coming good lately, any Lejeune Lascelles partnership.
Looks very non-English, like in the sense that
he isn't English, that's why.
Valid point. No, he's amazing on the ball. Every time he's got the ball, it's handy to have players like that, because instead of just like a Ryan Shawcross who will defend, but then you're straight on the defence again because you tend to kick the way, go to the other team. Lejeune's always looking to play forward. Works really well. Good player. I think him and Lascelles really complement each other.
I think it'll come good, that. Hopefully you can keep Lascelles in the summer. Geordie Maldini at left back. Pulled him a few.
This might be a bit generous, but I'm going to give him a 3.
A 3?
Oh, a 3.
Matches kit number. That's
really thankful about that 3. Maldini turned into fucking... I don't know, I can't even think of a worse left back at the minute, to be honest with you. Turned into a John Beresford when he was 38. That's what he turned into. A Warren.
Masters League at the Arena.
Masters League at the Arena. That's what you know my thoughts on the man. I don't need to cover that again, but I will. He's he probably shouldn't be in Toon shirt, to be honest with you. He should be in a Sunderland shirt in League 1.
Harsh, but hey, he's a fan, get fans views, that's what it's all about. I'll go on to right wing, Richie. He didn't get involved enough in the game for me today. I would like to see more from him. He tried, but it was that last ball again, wasn't get past the defender. There was no one in the box to receive it, so Richie, I'd give it about, I'd say about 5 out of 10. He didn't give enough. Didn't give enough for the team.
When he was on the floor swimming.
He was swimming around the box trying to create something.
He would have been alright, wouldn't he? He was fucking drowning. Yeah, 5. And I thought, to be honest with you, when obviously we were doing the attacking players, but I didn't think anybody was really that good going forward.
Shelby in the middle of the park for you. You had a poor game on Monday. It was that chances are running out, games are running out from getting that plate to Russia. Out of 10.
First 10 minutes he looked up for it. I'd give him a 6. He looked up for it, then he dropped off, which he tends to do sometimes. Looked like his concentration dropped off. I don't know, it might have been West Brom, might have, you know, in terms of tactics, they seemed to cope with us quite well. Like the step back they didn't have a high line either at the back. So I think trying to play forward I always felt sort of congested. So I don't know, 6.
I got on to Diarmi in the middle of the park. Them two being the outstanding players, Newcastle since the turn of the year. I'd say Diarmi probably got about 7 a day, did his job again, didn't he? Just snapping in there, but he had a few shots that blazed our. I give him about a 7.
I give him a 6 personally, but bang average. I thought he was alright, you know, in spells, but effectiveness wasn't really that effective, was he?
Yeah. Going on to Kendi on the left wing. Could be the last time we see Kendi play. I'd seen him as part in the black and white top. Obviously, kind of played the last home game of the season against Chelsea against his parent club, so how did he do? He had that chance, didn't he hit the post in the first half?
Give him a 7, but he's the best player for me. He seemed up for it there. He seemed lively, constantly trying to create. And he was good there. That wasn't bad. He looked like the only one that was maybe going to do anything.
I've been left with Jose Benitez. Jose Perez in the number 10 role of the day. We've been critical. He's had obviously a great month up until Everton. I have to say he did alright for the when he fed through the Kendi pass when he hit against the post. But again, he's just too soft for the Premier League, man. And he comes in I know he's did some important match winners, he's done well, but I still criticise him because he just gets out muscled and he's got outplayed.
He's not a Premiership player. Like he's one of those players that he'll always have a squad role somewhere, but he's not a Premiership player. I think in terms of his hair, not one speck out of place all season. So you know, if we're rating the hair, 10 out of 10.
If we're rating his performance, I'd probably give him a 6. That's a generous 6 now, 5 or 6.
L'Oreal, you are not worth it, my friend. You are not worth it.
Gale in front of him.
Yeah,
Started again. We reverted back to the formation the team we've been playing for the great run we've had of 5 or 6 games, and Gale was back in front instead of Slimani like he was on Monday night.
4 for me, like
that header, Forster made the save, but that header from that far out hit the back of the net.
Premiership, you get one chance. That's literally what we were discussing before the game. One chance. Oh, I'll just hit it towards Forster. That's alright. Foster? What the fuck? I don't know. Doesn't matter, does it really?
Actually, she is Foster.
Foster.
Same thing. Who gives a fuck?
Same players, really. Yeah, 4-5 for me. Generally, if you're a striker, you have one chance all game. You miss
Premier
it.
League, you got to take, haven't you? That's what we were saying. He's good in the Championship because he gets more chances.
6 to 7 chances. You're going to put one. I'd put one away out of 6 or 7. You know what I mean? He's not. I was very optimistic at the start of the season because when you see someone scoring that many goals, you think, ooh. And then even for Palace, he was all right, but nah, not for me. I think we've got a lot of. I think everybody thinks next season because we're staying up, we're going to push on. I think you might find a in and out situation. A lot of in and out situation. A lot of players are just coming in and yeah,
Slimani,
in and out.
Slimani came off the bench to replace Gale, and
Lovely.
he didn't really get the service, did he? He was putting himself about a bit. He had that. Did he have a chance where he put it over? I think, but I cannot really rate him again. It's bang average again. It's 5 or 6. It's about 6.
He's looked lively in every game, but no finesse. No finesse.
Finesse.
Yeah,
finesse.
He works hard again, but there's no end product. But he hasn't had much.
You still kind of really judge him because he still hasn't had that clear cut chance.
He hasn't had a chance, though.
Like he's a striker. You want to put the goal away.
We don't create that many chances like clear cut. When I think about it, like the past 2 games, fucking hell, like literally 180 minutes have gone by with Neek. Well, apart from Gale's chance, but nah, it wasn't good today. It wasn't good.
Hoslu off the bench. Perez. What did you say?
Doesn't get a rating, Hoslu, as far as I'm concerned. He's not a Newcastle player, you know. He's not a Newcastle player. He's should be playing for Benidorm reserves. He's horrible, isn't he? I'll give him a 0.5. I know you didn't do quarters or halves. Hoslu, I'm making an exception. 0.5.
I'll give him a 1 for coming on the pitch.
Minus 0.5.
Last sub was actually the first sub was Jacob Murphy, actually, who's been starved of action. But again, did he get much on the ball? Did he get much chance? I mean, I'll give him a 5 again.
Did a little bit of running.
Didn't get enough on the ball. Didn't get enough much of a chance. Just the two of the day summed up by these player ratings of 5 or 6 shows how average and poor performance it was.
They remind me of a 1997 Coventry the day.
They remind me of the time Alexander Mitrovic scored the winner against Sunderland to make sure they finished rock bottom in the Championship. Woo!